All right, I am back. I'm going to put my phone on silent. I am back for part two. So I did make some adjustments with my settings in OBS to adjust the encoder. I think that might have been the issue with the lag. So guys, let me know if that was the issue with the lag. I switched the encoder to something different. So let me know if there is random spikes of lag. But yeah, it should be a pretty chill backtesting session here. I'm just going to be reviewing the past week. This time, I'm going to be going more in detail from top down for the week. Last part one of this stream was more of me actually saying starting part two of full week backtesting. Okay, so I just put that in the chat. So we had a true month open here. You can see we form SMT above true month open. We get aggressive expansion. This was last week, by the way. What was last week? Last week was a classic expansion week where Monday forms the Judas swing, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday expand. We get a TGIF setup. So specifically, we're going to be taking a look at this week. Last week was just, pretty textbook bearish classic expansion week. This week looks kind of more like a market maker sell model where we had essentially we might actually screenshot last week a bit as well, but we had essentially, so let's make a new folder for Saturday, and I want to start doing this every single week ideally, where well, I guess it's Sunday, but I'm still gonna make a folder for Saturday. So essentially what we have going on here is essentially a market maker sell model. It very much is. We have essentially Wyckoff, a three drives into a three drives formation. That's a high, a high, a high, a higher high, and then a third high, and then a failure swing. And this is the failure swing. So this right here in my book is Wyckoff, right? Where we form here in my book is Wyckoff, right? Where we form three drives up. Wyckoff has like the whole over the complicated version. I just go, okay, I look for three drives and then a failure swing. So 1, 2, 3. Here's our failure swing. And you can see this was above every single. You can see there's midnight open. And it's actually looking like it's a Venom model maybe on the 15-minute, which is just very, very cool, actually. Seeing how price is just so fractal, right? You guys kind of see it, right? We have a, I mean, it might be more obvious on the 5-minute or maybe the 30-minute. Yeah, oh wow, it's very obvious on the 30-minute where we just have the two fangs. So just crazy, right? You can see how this is a Venom model here, where drive one, a BPR, and then it's kind of not perfect because let me know. Okay, anyway, you can see there's your three drives. 1, 2, 3. Bearish SMT at the high. What does that mean? This was what I call the Dark Phoenix entry, where you soup the high of a market maker model with SMT. So I call that the Dark Phoenix entry. So 1, 2, 3. We have the Venom model there, 30-minute BPR, and then this delivery lower here. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this. Pretty cool though. So 30-minute BPR, and then we can get even more precise with this. So this was on, we're just doing a weekly analysis. So this was a Venom model on the 30-minute chart. And it's also just a giant market maker sell model. So once again, it's so cool that you see these same models that a lot of the time you'll see this on the 30-second chart, and you can see, wow, it's occurring on the 30-minute chart, right? It's not, it's all just fractalized. It's time and price. It is pretty cool once you understand that. It really is. And it's just a whole market maker sell model. Now, it doesn't look like your typical market maker sell model because it's a giant market maker sell model for the week. So what kind of weekly profile is this? Midweek reversal, essentially, because, well, yeah, because they accumulate. Here's manipulation for the manipulation distribution. Okay. So let's go ahead and screenshot this, really get an idea of this a little better, and then we'll go on the lower time frame and we'll show how on Thursday this allowed for even greater precision. And honestly, I would consider this, from this candle wick to this candle wick, I would consider this the venom candle, even though typically the venom candle is the middle. This, from this wick to this wick, would be the venom candle here. So I'll make a note of that as well. Giant weekly market maker sell model. And once again, from here to here, I would consider the venom candle, because it's not a normal venom candle, you'll notice. Why is it not a normal venom candle? Because usually it's the middle one. Usually the venom candle is the candle that purges the liquidity, and it's in the middle of the two fangs. In this case, you can see that it's on the right hand side, so I would consider from this wick to this high, in this case, I would consider that to be the venom candle. So that's essentially the CISD. So there you go, venom candle on the 30-minute. From here to here, and I'll circle it, right? From here to here. That final move up from there to there. Boom. Okay, let's go ahead and screenshot that. With these fangs being the BPR. Okay, so venom candle in this case is from lower wick of second candle to upper high of wick on third candle. Okay. Now we're gonna drop down to a lower time frame. Once again, understanding that from here to here, this is the venom CISD, right? This, from this low to this high, kind of confusing, so I'll try and not have it be complicated. But I drag this over, boom. Now let's go and look at true opens even more, right? We have, let's see, we have, what's the next true open? We have, so this is 7:30. Oh, what do you notice about that? 7:30 got manipulated as well. What are you starting to see, guys, about true opens? That true opens are very systematically manipulated, like perfectly systematically manipulated. So that way optimal entry, right? There's your venom candle. There's the BPR. $30 true week open and midnight. And then what happens? We probably had a 90-minute true open we manipulated. Actually, yes, we obviously did. Here's, if I go down the 1 minute, we have 7:52. That's our 90-minute true open. We do not have another 90-minute true open until later, which is at 9:22. Actually, we could actually use the 90-minute true open. It might be better. Wow, and then you just see how this is all fractal, right? right there, and then 928 right there. So what's the optimal BPR, right? This giant BPR. What is the optimal entry point? We could actually make this like a little bit green actually. What's the optimal entry point? Above every true open. Actually, nah, I don't like that. I changed my mind. Above every true open, and it's in this imbalance here on the 5-minute. This is the 2022 model entry right here. Boom, boom. There's your 2022 gap. You see what happened after that, right? Is above every true open. That was like that was the kill shot right there. So 2022 gap on the 5-minute. Every true open manipulated. Boom. That's pretty cool. Just the way that time and price aligns to induce this high into the gap, and then deliver lower. See this, right? And the break, I mean, once again, you don't really need a break, but we get displacement. All right. So cool. The way the market fractalizes itself. It's just unbelievable. Okay, so 2022 model above all true opens on the 5-minute inside 30-minute Venom model. Weekly optimal entry point. Right? Imagine if you took this, right? Once you really understand these markets, you get to the expert level. You ride this down the whole week. It's incredible. Okay, let's look at something else now. That's kind of like the weekly snipe, you could say. The way the market manipulated all those highs and then delivered lower. So, guys, we could also take a look at last week. Last week, I think I'm more interested in just kind of like reviewing the week in general, though. So, all right, let's look at something else now. So, um, I guess next, we could look more on Thursday. We could look more on Friday. Maybe there was bearish SMT with this high. Yeah, you can clearly see there was, right? On like unquestionable SMT. This is crazy. Crazy precise, guys. Yeah, I want to look at something else. What else is there to look at? Um, yeah, let's just get rid of everything. I looked at Friday. Yeah, let's look at Wednesday some more. So um, Wednesday we ended up getting a SMT. That should have been a big clue for me to know this week was going to be bearish. So we have a previous day high here. And we end up getting SMT with it. And this is like your golden ticket for, hey, this is probably accumulation, manipulation, distribution for the week. Right? We have a previous day high sweep. So previous day high, whoops. Previous day high sweep. And guys, let me know if the lag is fixed or if it's not fixed. And then range. What is this? Is this data low? We had open lows, very good draw on liquidity. Right. Market open lows. We got S&T with previous day high. I can't remember which asset. I could check, but I basically know for sure that there was. It was with YM. Yeah. So yeah, previous day high S&T with YM. So what you end up getting is giant AMD, where Monday through Wednesday accumulates. You could even actually mark the accumulation range out from here to here, which might make it look a little nicer. Accumulation. We manipulate on Wednesday with this previous day high SMT. And then we deliver to and then eventually, what is this? Friday market open lows as well. Did we have any news? News lows or anything like that? I don't know. Anyway, accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. And this is just a wow. And then we have a fair value gap right there. Beautifully at the 0.705. That really is pretty special, actually. That fair value gap is like perfectly placed. And so you see how that matches up with 0.705, the bottom of it. That's pretty sweet, guys. Yeah, we have a external sweep and then we have displacement below these lows. There's the 0.705. That's pretty sweet. Y'all see it, right? And then delivery to go run. Yeah, all of these lows here. And then yeah, manipulation. 947. And what happens? We deliver to our draw on liquidity at the end of the macro. Wow. 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 And this is all just going to be a liquidity void. Guys, I have a question. Do you guys think like kids are going to be the best traders in the future? Like, you know how kids are the best at chess and like Rubik's cubing? Do you guys think like trading is somewhat similar? And if so, are kids gonna run like 9 year olds and 8 year olds gonna run the market? Because I swear it, in my opinion, it does. It's very similar to that in that if you learn it younger, it's gonna be easier for your brain to really get it. So are like 8 year olds and 9 year olds gonna run the market? Because I was just looking at the Rubik. Okay, 9:46. So this, we could actually put this on Wednesday. We could actually go put this in on Wednesday. 9:46, 2022 model on the 1 minute. Yeah. Down to the data low. We could also record that. So there's 9:50, there's 10:10. And why did a void get created? I am so curious. Why did we void to the data low? It feels like looks like we voided. We moved there so aggressively, so violently that like a void was created to get there. It's fascinating. Yeah, in my opinion, I think in the future, the best traders in the world are going to be kids. Just because I feel like a lot of it is very similar to, this is just my thoughts, a lot of it seems very similar to pattern recognition and chess and cubing. Okay. So there you go, 9:46, 2022 model on the 1 minute. Number 2. This one includes the 9:50 to 10:10 macro. Same thing. This was on Wednesday. 9:46. Okay. Yeah. Pretty cool, guys. The previous day S&T was just really nice. Okay, I'm wondering if anyone's even watching. Honestly, guys, I might just be done. I've done quite a bit of backtesting today, and then I might just get some filming done, because it just depends. If there's people watching, then there's 2 watching. Okay, so, I could keep going. Maybe I'll just do a little bit more backtesting, but then I think I'm gonna try and get other stuff done today, because I have done a decent bit. Did I record the pin bar? I thought that pin bar was just brilliant. What was it? I don't think I recorded the pin bar on Wednesday. Okay, we gotta talk about the pin bar. That pin bar was just brilliant. I mean, it was very clear from right in the morning that bias was bullish to start the morning. Why was bias bullish? Hey, what up, Javier? So I don't know how much longer I'll be doing this, but at least for a little bit, and then I'll film some videos and stuff, and yeah. But right now I'm looking at Wednesday morning. So if you were curious what I'm looking at, that's what it is. And I love this pin bar, and also same with the 1 hour pin bar at the lows, but I was not awake for that. But this pin bar on the 15-minute, I was in fact awake for. So I really like this, and there had to be S&T, right? I'm almost certain there was. But like, it was very clear that we wanted to go run these highs. Yeah, so you can see that we have S&T with YM, with looks like Asia low. Or was that actually a previous day's low? That actually might have been a previous day low S&T. Sheesh, I didn't realize it was that good. Previous day low S&T, man, it really does put a steering wheel on the market. Yeah, you can see that's previous day low S&T with YM. But yeah, what up, Javier? Good to see you, bro. Your audio cuts out for me at least. Oh, shoot. Is there lag, though? Is there lag? The audio is cutting out. But is there lag this time? So frustrating. I tried switching settings. There's lag too. I literally just switched the settings. Okay, so it's not working better. Oh my gosh. Really? Let me. What is going on, bro? I just switched the settings too. Let me listen to it. So it's not working better. Oh my gosh. Really? Whenever I watch it, it always works for me. I just switched the settings too. Let me listen to it. Anyway, I don't know what to say because I don't know. It's kind of sad because I thought I fixed it, but anyway, I don't know what to say because I don't know. It's kind of sad because I thought I fixed it. Dang. Dang. So weird. It is so weird because I can see myself and it's working normally, but then when apparently other people watch it, it's not working normally. So weird. It is so weird because I can see myself and it's working normally, but then when apparently other people watch it, it's not working normally. What the heck, bro? That was so. It was so smooth for me. Why? I don't know what's going on. I can't even see the cutting, so I don't know why it's not working. It looks like it's working on my end. I don't know. What the heck, bro? That was so. It was so smooth for me. Why? I don't know why it's not working. It looks like it's working on my end. I don't know. So weird. So weird. All right, I'm gonna end the stream then. I don't know what's going on. I'll try and fix it. Okay, see ya. Bye.